According to one study, 90% of all elementary age students had at one time or another been bullied by their peers. Our next guest is the author of We're All Different, but We're All Cats. Cats and kids can actually stand up to bullying. We want to welcome Peter J Goodman to the show. It's an interesting title, Peter. Welcome to Connecticut Style.
It's great to be here. We're all excited.
I guess we should start off with, who do we have here?
Well, we have Flo, we have Dylan over here, and we have Carlos.
And these are characters in your book?
These are characters in the book, and Carlos is the main character, and he's bullied because he doesn't have any fur.
I see.
And the other cats kind of rally around him to help him see himself through his through their eyes instead of the bullies.
Got it. Now, this book is kind of geared towards younger children, preschoolers to third graders. And how does it work? Give us the synopsis.
Well, like I mentioned, Carlos, is bullied because he doesn't have any fur, and Flo actually is the upstander in the book. She comes to Carlos's support, and and that's one of the key themes in the book, that that you really have, there's a way to get over bullying with the help from your friends and caregivers.
And I think we should explain that. Well, everyone knows that bullying really is a big problem. But it could also happen at a young age, and there are different forms of bullying.
Right. Physical is the most common, hitting or kicking. There's also social, which is kind of like excluding from groups. And then there's also...
It's got to be online stuff too, right?
Well, cyberbullying, yes, of course, but that's for the older age. But it's really physical, verbal, and social, teasing. Other kids, which can be really harmful, especially at the younger age.
Now, what made you write this book?
Well, I was hanging out with my nephew, Dylan. I named him after this guy. And he was about 1.5 years at the time, and I was pretending to be, my cat who could talk, and he thought it was really funny. And so I thought, that'd be cool to write, a book with these talking cats. So that was the genesis for the book.
Great. Now, these characters show up in other areas as well? It's not just bullying?
Right. Well, they're as part of the series, they're going to excuse me, continue on. But we just released an educational curriculum called Bully-Free Students Make Bully-Free Classrooms, and it's for K through 3 students, and it basically takes the book and extends it into a full educational curriculum, for teachers.
So you're going to go into classrooms or auditoriums and put this on, more or less?
Right. What's exciting is we're going into, auditoriums. We're launching an assembly program. So we just had some puppets made, actually, of Flo and Carlos.
Right.
So they're going to be a big part of our program to really make it fun and interactive, for kids, so that they really get engaged, in a fun way about a very serious topic.
Let me ask you, what do you recommend parents do if their child is being bullied?
Well, I think there are a few things. I mean, the first thing is to really talk to your child, to engage them, and to really listen as to what's going on, and not just say, don't worry about it. You really want to, engage them. And then the other thing is you want to teach them, empathy and kindness. You don't want to engage the bully. You don't want them. You don't want to tell your kid to fight back. You also might want to encourage them to make friends. For instance, if your child is more of a loner type, or likes to be alone, to really have them, make friends and be with others. And then the last thing is to teach them how to get help.
Find an adult other than them, maybe.
Exactly, and tell them that it's okay, that you're not tattling, in certain circumstances. It's important to ask for help.
Peter, what has the feedback been on the book? It seems like you're making a very serious topic fun.
Right, exactly. It's been great. One of the, mothers actually told me that her son, she bought the book for her son. He asked her to read it twice before bedtime, and then he wanted to sleep with the book.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of neat that the characters are really resonating with kids, and I've seen that. That's one of the best rewards I can get as a writer.
You're teaching a lesson. All right, who do we have here one more time?
We have Dylan, we have Carlos, and we have Flo.
All right, very good. Well, Peter, thank you so much for being here. Where can we find your book?
Well, you can find it at Amazon or Barnes & Noble, or even through our website.
Pretty much anywhere then.
Pretty much anywhere.
All right, the name of the book again is?
We're All Different, but We're All Kitty Cats.
All right, thanks so much, Peter. Thanks for bringing your friends.
Thank you.
Coming up next, the importance of a heart-healthy diet. Midstate Medical Center is going to be here, but first, take a look at this.